In my countless years of public servitude, practically handing out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure wisdom at no small expense of my own, there's not been a single question I have received more than, why do you look like Eclipse but if he was a Nick? What is your favorite part of JoJo's? And it's no small question either. Certainly not something I could answer with 2 words. No, I would have to embark on a cinematic journey to give you the answer to that question. It's part 7. To understand my favorite part of JoJo's, it is imperative that we look beyond one single answer, but instead at the choices we've been given. Thus, we begin with part 1. Part 1 is... Now this one sucked. Can we get a skip button? I think the best metaphor for my rating of part 2 is when you're shopping for computer parts, for a car, for just about anything. You can sort by highest rated or lowest price. Ideally, in just about anything you buy, you'd want the highest quality for the lowest price. The greatest bang for your buck, if you will. Dainty deeds sold dirt cheap, if you may. Sandwiches at a cheap price, if you so insist. I think where part 2 shines is its quality for how short it is. Parts 3 and 4 are better overall. For example, they are so fucking long and jam-packed with inconsequential bullshit like random villain fights and eating fucking Italian food out of nowhere that they start missing the point up until the end. Part 2, however, has only 17 episodes and delivered quality almost on par with parts 3 and 4. I'd have to say it's not the best part, just because Hamon can be a snooze fest sometimes when compared to the versatility of Stans, but it's definitely somewhere up there. Joseph is hands down one of my favorite JoJo's. The guy is fucking hilarious, and he's about as relatable as you can get in the whole series. And with a supporting cast of ancient-ass pillarmen and straight-up fucking Nazis, you really cannot go wrong. So, for only 17 episodes, part 2 is awesome. It's the best bang for your buck, the most quality for the least amount of episodes spent staring at half-dressed muscular men beating each other. But of course, there's better. I think out of all the currently animated parts of JoJo's, part 3 would have to be my favorite part. Even just conceptually, the idea is amazing. There's something so special about watching this whole group of goobers traverse the world, seeing them struggle but still prevail through everything that stands in their way. Having Joseph back for Stardust Crusaders helped a lot in getting into the part. There was familiarity. A character I could trust wasn't a complete cardboard cutout. The rest came naturally, meeting this fucking badass Jotaro and his unstoppable stand, along with a supporting cast of diverse, determined individuals, all with their own backstories, multidimensional personalities, and motives, all united towards the same goal of stopping Dio. The same Dio from 2 complete seasons ago. We had our laughs, we had our cries. Sooner or later, all of them died. But the continuity from the previous 2 parts, along with the refreshing mechanics of stands and their exciting potentials, would have to make this my favorite part, not including the manga. And especially the final battle. Fucking amazing. I have genuinely rewatched the last 4 episodes of JoJo's on 4 separate occasions without even planning to. I just get sucked into them so fast. The other day, I needed a 3-second clip from the fight with Daniel J. Darby, and I ended up watching the full 2 episodes just because of how engaging it is. The rewatchability is off the charts, and the general entertainment value is revolutionary for a JoJo part. Of course, like I said, it drags on. It has its weird moments. But besides all that, Stardust Crusaders comes in second only to my true favorite part of all of JoJo's. This isn't even a real video. It's 8 PM writing this and I'm getting lazy. So here's my take on all of these summarized into one sentence. My favorite parts of all of these parts were when they fucking ended already. Moving on, damn it. And so we arrive at part 7, or as I like to call it, part 3, Requiem. Not only is part 7 my favorite part of all of JoJo's, it's also my favorite piece of media ever. As it stands right now, being not animated and such, Attack on Titan is my favorite anime, Death Note my second favorite, and they're all completely eclipsed by Breaking Bad, my favorite TV show of all time. But when Part 7 gets animated, trust me, those placements are gonna change real fucking fast. Part 3 was a good start, but it was lacking in many regards. First, Dio was a great villain, but he lacked motive. Why did he have such an inextinguishable hatred for the Joestar bloodline? It's not ever made very clear. The only thing we really know for sure about him is that he's definitely the bad guy. He's a poopy head. Then there's Jotaro. In a similar vein to Dio, very one note. Definitely the good guy, definitely gets shit done. Never has any self-doubts, never really has to grow too much as a person or as a character other than to say, oh, yada yada does this, so it's the same type of stand as Star Platinum, and get time stopped just like that. He beats Dio because he pissed him off, and yeah, that's cool as shit, but where's the meaning? Where's the big idea, the thing we've been waiting 48 fucking episodes for? It's amazing action and it's satisfying to look at, but besides that, Part 3 and many of its battles are rather meaningless. And its characters, while good, could have definitely used improvements. This is the power of Steel Ball Run. The idea is simple. There's a big horse race across America for millions of dollars. That foundation is sturdy enough to build a skyscraper of floors upon floors upon floors of new settings, characters, motivations, personalities, themes, abilities, and fights. Johnny Joestar is one of my favorite JoJos in the entire series. Gyro is my favorite JoBro in the entire series, and Funny Valentine is my favorite villain in the entire series. Is he even a villain? He's so well written that some people are even tricked into believing no! The corpse parts offer a new and exciting mechanic to the universe. It's incredibly engaging seeing who will obtain which corpse parts and who will, in the end, assemble all of them together and be granted a power that nobody can possibly predict right until the end. That's alongside the completely new and improved Hamon, or Spin as it's called, which, unlike in Part 3 where Joseph uses it once and that's about it, is completely revitalized and remains an overarching ability that improves as we go along up to the very final fight, where all the anticipation finally pays off. The same could be said for Johnny and the revitalization of Axe of Stands from Part 4 finally being seen put to good use. Truly, you can never know what's coming up next in Steel Ball Run, but you sure as hell want to find out. The entire part is just as long as Part 3, maybe even longer, and yet it's consistently kept refreshing with a rotating cast of racers, villains, and brand new phenomena and abilities that are quite possibly the most creative in the entire series. Mandem, Sugar Mountain, Wrecking Ball, Scary Monsters, Boku no Witherm will Kaita Cure, Catch the Rainbow, and that's not even to mention the huge ones, like Tusk from Acts 1 to 4, Ballbreaker and the infinite rotation that powers it, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, the revival of the world, and then Love Train? My favorite ability in the entire series? Starting on a clean slate, no overarching plotlines from behind, Araki had so much room for greatness, everything left to the imagination, and God, did he deliver. Part 7 easily takes the cake for the best part in the entire series, soon to be the best season of any anime, the best season of any show to ever hit the airwaves. JoJo's for me right now comes in 4th place for my favorite anime, 5th place for my favorite TV show. But I'm telling you, as soon as Part 7 is animated, damn, I wish there was a negative 1st place for this masterpiece. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Sayonara.